Hi, I'm Dr. Emmett from Hermanus, and I'd like to tell you today a little bit about a treatment called skin boosting. Now, when we look at the aging process, we all know that there is a deterioration of collagen and elastin, but also what's often not mentioned is the loss of hyaluronic acid in the skin. Hyaluronic acid is a clear gel that we find in our skins, and this gel can be manufactured in laboratories, which we use as dermal filler to inject into the skin. When we talk about skin boosting, we're talking about a very fine, light, watery hyaluronic acid, and this we can inject all over the skin. Because we have the enzyme in our skin and recognizes hyaluronic acid as self, it does get broken down over time. So it's considered a non-permanent dermal filler. Now, the skin boosting technique, we use 3 different ways of putting the booster into the skin. Firstly, we can use the traditional technique, which is a syringe, and these are special syringes which have a clicker incorporated into the syringe. It's very useful because we can manipulate the exact dosage which we wish to put into the skin. And with each click, we're putting 10 microliters of hyaluronic acid into the skin. This is a useful technique if we want to, for example, do an eye boost and treat dark circles under the eyes, or if we want to do something like the very thin perioral lines that form over aging as the bones get smaller, or something that we would see in heavy smokers. The next technique that we use is the cannula technique. A cannula is a short needle which is blunted at the end, and so when you put it into the skin, firstly it doesn't bleed or bruise, and secondly it's pretty much a painless technique. We would use this cannula to spray and fan the dermal filler all across the skin, just under the skin. We then massage it into place and it redistributes into the tissue. It's a lovely technique to use if the patient can't afford downtime. And then we get to our third and final technique. This technique is fantastic because we can use only 1 ml of dermal filler to go around the entire face. It's called the Injector, and what we do is we place the tube of dermal filler into the machine, and we'll show you the machine shortly. The machine has several needles in it, either 5 or 9, depending on the area that we want to work in. And with the machine, we can control the exact depth to which we want to place the filler. So, for example, if you're working in a thinner skin, it would be about 1.8 millimeters deep, whereas if you're working in thicker tissue, you would take it up to 2 or 2.2 millimeters thick. Now, the benefits of putting hyaluronic acid back into the skin where it's needed is, firstly, this molecule absorbs 1,000 times its molecular weight in water. So for every droplet you're putting in, you're getting 1,000 times that amount of water. So one can imagine the hydration and plumping which you would get in the skin. It gives the skin an amazing luminosity, a radiance, and increased elasticity. And because the hyaluronic acid stretches the skin, it also stimulates the fibroblasts, which are collagen producing cells, and this produces de novo collagen, which lasts many years in the skin. The studies have shown that even after the initial skin boosting treatment, you will still find hyaluronic acid in the skin a year later. The de novo collagen lasts for many, many years. The company suggests that we use the Injector 3 times, once a month, and that should cover you for the year.